I reorganized my entire house using ChatGPT. Yeah, that's right. This was not going to be a video, so I don't have all the right pictures, but I do have a lot of befores and afters because that's what I fed into ChatGPT. And I want to show you guys exactly what prompts I used and how it looked before and after and kind of why I decided to do this. So I've lived in this townhouse for about 2.5 years. I live here by myself, and I have always been into home decor, home organization, and I've bought in all the right tools, but I never really knew how to like organize or decorate in a way where it made sense. For example, I have 2 very large bookshelves that have 16 different cubbies each, and for me, I'm like, well, I don't know where to put what's gonna look good. I don't have the best eye when it comes to that kind of stuff. But do you know what does? AI. So this started about 2 days ago when I decided to reorganize my fridge magnets. So I was looking at my fridge, I was kind of cleaning my kitchen, I went, man, my fridge just looks so disorganized. If you can see the before pictures, it was just kind of, there was a lot of stuff there. But it's all stuff I like. I collect magnets, I wanted pictures of my friends and family from Christmas cards. I also had different things like shopping lists, that sort of thing, but there just wasn't really any rhyme or reason to it. So what I did is I just snapped a photo and I put it into ChatGPT and I said, hey, could you help me reorganize my fridge magnets? What would you do? And it started listing off things to do. It started talking about using different zones, where to put things, and I started doing it. And then I took another photo and asked for more feedback. And honestly, it looks so much better than it did before. And then that got me thinking, wait, I could do this throughout my entire house. And again, I used to be a product photographer. I used to run a stock photography shop on Etsy. So I've bought in a lot of home decor over the past 10 years. So I have a lot of it, but I just never knew where to put it or which item should go in which room or where it should go within its entire holder. So for example, my fireplace was always very, very chaotic and messy. I'm still working on the cords. That is something I'm still needing to fix. But everything else, it just felt kind of mismatched and out of place. I didn't know what to do. So I uploaded a picture of my mantle and said, hey, could you help organize this? Again, this is what the prompt said to do. I kept asking it follow-up questions, and what I would also do is I would take pictures after I changed it and I said, is there anything else you would change? It would say things like move it a little bit this way, or you need more plants, or lots of different like suggestions based off of things. And when I started doing this throughout my home, it started to remember other items I had. So I said, hey, is there anything I should move from my living room to the dining room? Is there anything that you would recommend? And sometimes it was very helpful because I was like, oh man, I never thought about putting that item in that room. So this is what I would recommend doing if you're just like, whoa, I never thought about this, is take a ton of before pictures, kind of clean it first just so it's kind of just organized, because if it's just messy, probably isn't helpful. Like organize it to the best of your abilities and then take the photo. And this is something that you can do with almost anything. I actually started doing it with my kitchen cabinets. I started being like, hey, should I move this cabinet to something else? Where should I put these items? Because again, I have a ton of different cabinets and I don't know which one is the best for me. So I would recommend doing this for anything from pantry to your bathroom. I actually did my dresser top as well as a desk in my bedroom. I did it in my actual, you can see this thing, you see this in all my videos. This is actually something that I completely redid. This is the before, and again, this is the after. It told me to put the clock in the middle. You can't really see it because it's blurred, but it was just like, wow, I never thought about doing that. The other thing that I did, which is something I wanted to do for a really long time, is I wanted to organize all of my books in the Dewey Decimal System. I had a ton of books. I probably have about 50 books, and I was like, I never knew where each one was, and I thought, why not organize it like the library? So I actually took photos just of all the books with their spines, and I asked ChatGPT to put them in order of the Dewey Decimal System. Which is hilarious because I was like, well, it literally will tell you what the number is in which category. And I was like, man, some of these books I never knew was in that category, but it makes sense. So I started putting them all together. So if you go through my bookshelf now in this room, I have all my business books, all of my philosophy books, and everything is organized. And I have it listed now on ChatGPT, which book is in which number in the Dewey Decimal System. I was like, wow, what an amazing thing. Another thing I did was it told me to put a stack of books underneath a phone, and I asked it which books because it could see the picture of the books, and it told me which books to stack so that it would look good, and it was very colorful. I just wanted to make this video really quick because I felt like it was a fun idea, and a lot of people, I've never seen a video like this before, especially as someone who's neurodivergent. Sometimes I can't always see the forest through the trees, and using tools like AI has helped me kind of clear out not just my thoughts, but also other things I would have never thought to even put in there. This was kind of just a random idea that I had, and I'm really excited to now have a more cohesive look in my house, and it just makes more sense. I like looking at it now because I'm like, wow, this is actually so much better than it was before, and it just doesn't seem as chaotic and random. So anyways, this was a really fast video. I thought I would just share it with you guys. I will be posting all the photos, befores and afters, inside of my Substack. So if you have not followed my Substack, you can go to jennaredfield.substack.com. I'm gonna be putting out a new article at least once a week. Usually it's either with my podcast or my YouTube channel. Also check out all my other links below. I hope that you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this quick video, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.